Every time I open up this diary, I feel some type of way, whether happy, sad, mad, discouraged, frustrated, or just plain okay. However, I feel that's what I write about.
I take pride in where I came from and who I am. I take pride in that I can read well and that I am a very athletic in sports.
After I got to the hospital, my doctor x-rayed my ankle. When he was done, he told me and my mom that I had to be in a cast and crutches for 6 weeks. Those 6 weeks were very long and slow.
I am going to talk about teenagers getting pregnant at a young age. My friend is in a situation where she is pregnant. My friend baby daddy left her for some other girl. My friend is 13 and she don't know what to do.
How would you feel having to lock away the pain knowing that your mom was mentally abused and put in jail for writing bad checks? How would you feel having to lock away the pain knowing that your uncle takes drugs? Or how about knowing that your aunt is an alcoholic and could die any day now, so you have to live your life to the fullest?
At Grover Washington Junior Middle School in Philadelphia, students write about their lives, their hopes, their disappointments, and their dreams. They're learning to write with honesty. They share their work. They listen with empathy. They are writers who are growing confident in their voices by participating in a program inspired by Erin Gruelle and her Freedom Writers.
3 years ago, Bob said, I've got this speaker that I ran into. She's a former teacher in East LA. She has engaged the students in writing journals. And this writing has resulted in outstanding achievement on the part of her kids. She'd like to come to Grover, and I'd like her to come and talk to your kids.
Erin came and she met with the whole 8th grade assembly, and she spoke to them for about 2 hours, and she just mesmerized them. She just really captured their attention.
And she brought 2 people with her that explained to us some of the things that they went through and how Ms. Gruelle changed the way they were.
Maria is Latina. She was able to capture the boys' and the girls' attentions, but particularly some students that have been pretty disaffected this year. And I didn't think that a turnaround like that was possible.
I felt like I was going to cry because of the stuff they were saying. Like, she was just so honest with us, and a lot of people like to sugarcoat things that happen to them, and they like to make it out like not to be as bad as it was, but they told us the honest truth and they didn't hide anything from us.
They felt like they had been touched by a rock star, and they had their journals down there and they were holding them, hoping that they get a chance to read to her. But getting her to autograph their journal, something that I expect some of them are going to have for years and years with them.
I felt like I met a hero, and I was really excited because she changed a lot of people's futures. I wouldn't say changed their life, but she changed their futures, and she actually saved them from what they thought they could have been to a better person.
And some of the stuff that they was talking about relates to me and some of my friends, some of my family members. I remember never giving up on your dreams when the nights are cold, dark, and it seems like you're rolling down the deep, deep streams. I remember never giving up on when I needed you the most and you weren't never there to love me and to care for me.
And I was amazed from the very beginning the power that some of these kids that didn't really engage in academic pursuits anywhere else, all of a sudden they were writing off 4- and 5-page pieces about a grandmother that's no longer there or a father that's not there anymore. And I realized that there was something really powerful that could be done with this. And I developed it piece by piece, week by week, month by month, and now it's become year by year, and it continues to get better.
My dad was shot and died all due to violence. Yeah, he was out in the street. I always say that people shouldn't get involved with drugs or the streets because the streets will kill you. But these young boys don't understand, and they think that it is cool. But when they lose their lives, it won't be a joke, and you will not walk the earth again.
Even students that don't have good or great writing skills, they're valued and their voice is valued. They get a chance to say their own words when they stand and read. And people recognize, if they won't say it themselves out loud, when someone else says it, they can identify with the pain, they can identify with the challenge that another student is facing. And because of that, you see people that may not have had anyone else's respect, all of a sudden they have a group of people that they can talk